doing? What you doing? I be in the break room. I be in the break room. Bet I'm in the break room. What you doing? What you doing? Hey, what we doing? I be in the break room. I be in the break room.
Break room is popping right now. Friday, Big Bink Show, Big Bink's Break Room Podcast. Welcome, man. I hope you're getting ready for your weekend. Hope you had a good week. Man, it was a historic week. We all history. We made history. We still talking about history. So definitely shout out to everybody who played a major part in this historic weekend. And speaking of that, today I was watching the president. Feel good to say that. I was watching the president. And he was talking about the economy. And I mean, without no extra sauce and rhetoric and controversy, he just laid out what needs to happen. Basically, he was like, look, people behind in their rent, people struggling, 900,000 people applied for unemployment today. That's a fact. 900,000 people. We need to get these money to these people. We need to make sure that people have a chance to get vaccinated for COVID-19. My first 100 days, I'm going to do 100 million people vaccinated. That's the plan. And if we don't do it, it ain't like we ain't going to try to do it. But I'm just saying, a very positive conversation. I mean, he was doing the talking. We couldn't respond, but we was at the crib listening and responding at home. Then he signed 2 executive orders. He signed one order that was like, okay, yeah, you might be unemployed, right? But you might get offered a job, right? Let's say you get offered a job, but you can't do that job because of your underlying conditions, right? And then if the unemployment office find out, they're going to stop giving you your money because you didn't take the job. That's not right. And the president talked about that. He signed an executive order like, no, you can't do that. That was dope. Minimum wage, $15. Dope. So the COVID relief fund, that's, these stimulus checks that's supposed to come out real soon. He signed that executive orders today. So I know off top, 1 full day in office. Wait, today is Friday, 2 full days in office. I know he done signed over 20 executive orders, reversing stuff, getting stuff right, starting this administration off on the right foot. So definitely shout out to president for that. And you know what else I wanted to talk about real quick? See how I'm on time. Real quick. Why do us, I'm talking about us, I'm talking about the urban culture. Why don't we follow through with our protests? And I'm going to tell you what I'm talking about. Actually, this is the first time with this whole voting thing that we showed up and showed out on in every state, especially the states that turn blue, like Georgia, like Arizona. You know what I'm saying? We showed out for that. But when it comes time for brands and companies that's making the bread off the backs of us, off our thoughts, off our ability to wear certain things and make it cool. Because we set the trends. We've been setting the trends for years. But some of these companies, Gucci, that H&M store that one time, Burberry. I had wrote some down. Hold on. What are the others? Tommy Hilfiger, Vogue, Prada. That's these names that we see in all the rap videos and they elite. But these fools don't care about us. We go all out our way to make sure that we got these name brand clothes on our back, our cars, And the businesses, the black businesses, AE, KevinKirksey.com, you know what I'm saying, that got gear, they can't get the support they need. I put up a post today on Facebook about his new Yamp shirt coming out February 1st. I say, I got 5,000 friends on this dang on platform. If I can get half of y'all just to like the page, just to like it, you ain't gotta buy nothing. Just to like the page, just to like it. Lives will start to be changed because that'll be 2,500 people that shared that post that possibly another 2,500 people saw. And the inquiries will start, people will start clicking, people will start buying or looking or inquiring. It's that easy. We've been setting the trends for years. And when a brand like Starberry, back in the early 2000s, when that came out, let me just bring them up now. Shiny Action, I want y'all to feel me on this. How y'all doing?
Hey.
Listen to the conversation, man. It's like,
don't let me start about that Starberry. I can't talk about that I can't talk about that without y'all, because what he did was made stuff affordable for everybody, right? $8.68 shoes, jeans, jackets, shorts, but everybody still want to go buy Jordans. Shani, what the hell is wrong with people?
They stupid. They stupid. I mean, yeah, I said it. They stupid. I mean, so I had and we don't want to support each other until we need somebody to support us. That's the other thing. That's the funny thing to me, because I remember one time I asked for like $5. This is when I was going through cancer treatment the first time. And I asked for $5, and this was from a person that I've known since I was in elementary. Okay. I helped this person get to their, what they wanted to do and supported what they were doing. I asked for $5 and they told me, well, I can't do that because I'm trying to get what I need. But the other day I noticed the post because the person had been, kind of on our stuff a little bit because they're running for office now. And they said, well, can you donate at least $7? And I, and right away I was just like, oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. And then I thought about it. I said, but wait a minute. But I'm going to go on and make the donation because that's who I am.
Yeah,
so I'm not going to let it stop me. But it's just like, we don't do that. But stuff like that makes me feel like, okay, well, if you wouldn't support me when I was down on my luck and all I asked for was $5.
Right.
You get in office, what you gonna do for these people that you don't know? I mean, you know me for like so many years, like since we go back to kids, but okay.
Yeah.
So dude, Incarcerated Dream says he disagrees with my commentary, and that's fine. I'm
Yeah, it's the break room. Yeah,
it's great. Yeah. It's great when people disagree, but I need you to go a little bit deeper and tell me exactly what you disagree with. Incarcerated Dreams. Just let me know and we can continue to talk about that. But I'm telling you, we start to protest, everybody shuts them down. Black people, we gonna keep our money for a whole day. We ain't gonna spend nothing. Well, what happened the day after? We went Gucci crazy.
Walmart crazy.
We went Walmart crazy. We went Gucci crazy. Chick-fil-A donated. Okay, wait. Let me check. Let me just make sure. I don't want to put Chick-fil-A on blaze just yet because I love Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, my girls love Chick-fil-A. Yeah.
Let me just make sure. But didn't the owner donate to Trump's campaign?
I don't know.
Yeah, but that's his right to do so. But we have a right on the same token to protest that position he has, just like any other consumer.
Right.
I totally get what you're saying. We should use our dollars to help us out a little bit better than what we use them for.
I mean, the same thing with Walmart. The CEO of Walmart was heavily Trump too. And you're right, Action. That's their prerogative. They can do that. But I just think, we need to be aware of people that ride for the same values as we do. And I ain't gonna sit here and act like I don't go to Chick-fil-A and Walmart and all these other companies that supported the other administration. I do. Maybe I can get a little bit more educated.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Triple bless you. And maybe I can go, and get educated on that. But I'm just saying, we talk a good game.
Yeah.
We already set this. Here go the thing. It'd be different if we wasn't setting the trends. Brands come to us. People, the hip hop culture, urban culture, to find out what's cool. You know what I'm saying? And just think about all these brands, you know, the Polos and the Gucci's and the Tommy Hilfiger, Tyrese all on the bus, you know, Tyrese on the bus singing, you know, making Coca-Cola hot. Go back to Mean Joe Green, drinking that Coca-Cola back in the 70s, big old black husky black man saying drink Coca-Cola, and sales went up through the roof. You know what I'm saying? But when they do us wrong, when they do us wrong, we want to, oh no, shut it down. They out of here. Do not buy so-and-so. Do not buy so-and-so. Go on for about 2-3 weeks. And then after that, everybody Gucci down.
Yeah, because people say, I'm going to buy what I want to buy. It's my money. That one, my experience. And I mean, our generation doesn't, and I'm talking about our generation, not the millennials, but we don't really realize what kind of power we have. You look at the bus boycott, and I say this all the time. Rosa Parks, and she ain't do that for y'all. She just didn't feel like moving. When that all went down, it wasn't, oh, I'm doing this for the culture. It's just, look, I'm tired. I just got off work. I ain't moving back there. And it turned into a whole movement. And because back then we had our own bus lines. We did. We had our own bus lines.
Fact.
And, you know, and we used it and we did it and we stuck together just to be able to sit somewhere on the bus. The bus gonna get you. It don't matter if you sit in the front or the back. You're gonna get to the same place.
Yeah. I mean, we have been like a culture that has never used the power that we could use. Again, it goes. I mean, people. It's just. I mean, break room conversations. So I mean, it's just a deeper conversation where we have. We've been in this culture, involved in this culture since slavery. Really, you know what I mean? It goes back to that, and it's just been on and on and on, and taught and taught and taught, and learned and learned and learned throughout the years. Just that culture of not coming together because we don't know who to trust. We don't know who's working. We don't know who's working for Massa and who's not working.
Yeah. But we'll trust Massa.
Yeah,
but that's what I'm saying.
You know, and
that's
so
what I'm saying. It's a deep psychological problem that has been embedded in us for a long time. I mean, we just don't. We don't use our power in that manner, and we could though. Because notice again, in every election, I mean,
they looking for the black vote.
They are looking for.
They do whatever they can to get the black vote. And I'm sorry, I just don't understand why we don't have our own Walmart. Somebody should have somebody black. You could get Damon John. You could get Carl Kanai. You could get Puff Daddy. Didn't 50 Cent have a line, or Beyond the House of Darian where they sold it? What's her name? Kamora Lee. Get them all together, and they could put a whole Walmart together that we could support.
Yeah, but that's the whole problem. Then that goes back to Bink's point. It's like when we do stuff like that, or we get pioneers like that come out and say like, "Hey, I'm getting this Walmart. I'm doing this."
Sorry, action.
We don't support. Yeah, it's okay.
That boy incarcerated Dream said, "Y'all gonna listen to me."
Yeah.
Anyway.
Climb the comment, bro.
Okay. Incarcerated Dream says, too often we as Black business owners slack a bit when it comes to putting in the grind for marketing. Too often our brother and sisters with businesses turn on an open sign to our company just to expect people to come in. Too often Black businesses don't become hyper aggressive when it comes to reaching out to the Black community and not earning them as a customer. We have the mindset of too many of our people is not to support each other. Black businesses have to work harder, but don't. Oh, he said apologies. No, you good. I agree with that. I agree with that because we talked about this on the morning show, and like some words that I am really sick of using. Do not use grind, because when somebody say I'm grinding, they say they grinding because they sound cool. No, say you're working. Because if you start using the right words, the right vocabulary words, then people really work. Because a lot of times people, the first of the year, everybody, I'm gonna get this LLC, I'm gonna do this LLC, and when I invest this $250 or this $300, then I'm gonna open this and poof, everything's gonna come. No, you got to work. Like, okay, so now you got the paperwork. Now you got to do the work. You got to spend the money. I get people that come to me all the time. Shawnee, how can I start this? Okay, well, you need this, this, and this. Well, is it a way we can get around that? Or is there a cheaper way? And I tell them, I said, you know what? It wasn't until I started really spending my money and investing in myself. When I dropped $20,000 into me, then I started seeing a change. Then I started getting other people to back me and support me and to help me get to where I needed to go, because they actually saw me working and I was putting my own into it. I wasn't trying to cut corners and, get a half-ass website, get the, half-ass, right? Like, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
And until you do that, no one is going to really take you serious.
It's
called work for a reason.
Yeah. And it's a lot of this. It's a lot of this. I got the info. I ain't sharing with you.
They won't share. They scared.
You a threat to me. You ain't messing up my check.
No, if you want to start a streaming platform, hit me up. I'll tell you, because what's for me is for me. You can't stop what I'm gonna do. And even if I give you my whole plan and say this is what I'm gonna do A to Z, you can't execute it the way I can.
Or even think about it. And remember, back in the day, let's take it primal, people. When the villagers wanted to eat back in the caveman days, a caveman could not take down a woolly mammoth by himself. He needed partners to do it. And then everybody ate.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Think about that.
And just, just in life, is living in different cities, being different places, growing up in a different city than where I'm living now. I see the pattern. I know that in every city, and this ain't no diss, it's just what it is. I want my grass cut. When I want a landscape service done, I can find more Mexican and Latino brothers doing it than I can black people. That's not to say that the black people isn't there, because they are. And I've had black people. I had a black guy cut my grass when I was in Dallas, a black one when I was in Ohio. But I gotta tell you, like, though the Latino guys that used to do my yard, it's like they went that much harder. In my experience, the brothers that I had, they was okay, but they didn't go as hard as the Latinos did. And maybe that's just a standalone episode. But I'll tell you this: the guy, the black dude, me trying to be, show love to the young black guy who got the business, who was cool, and I was like, man, I'm gonna support you, man. Towed my truck up. And I know these two guys is tired of hearing about my damn truck, because it's like every week something wrong with my truck. You know what I'm saying? But he totally messed it up in Columbus, Ohio. J&J Services. His name is I forgot his name. Jit. That's his nickname. I forget his real name. Julius. That's his name. Told my truck up. My Ohio people, my Columbus people. Yeah, it was bad. But anyway, we see the Chinese people with all nail salons in the hood. We see that in every city I go to. There's an Asian tan, an Asian spa, a nail place, and a Chinese food place. Every hood I've ever been into. Would y'all disagree? Would y'all agree?
No, that's about right.
So
yeah,
my point is, they got the formula and they doing it. Now there are some mom and pop, stores that's been passed down in our generation too, but I can't name them off the top like I can name Walmart and Kroger and X, Y, and Z. I don't know if you guys can, but I can't.
Well, you have Wingfields. That's a mom and pop that's been passed down.
Now this is in Dallas, Texas, by the way.
Oh yeah, that's in Oak Cliff.
Yeah. Well, then
We got Evergreen Funeral Home. That's been passed.
You have to admit it's harder for us too. It's a little bit more difficult for us, and that's a proven fact because the simple fact of systemic racism, loans, people getting together and stuff like that. The financial opportunities, we don't have a lot of those, and
that's very true. Action, I forgot about that point. That's very true.
So I mean, it's a deeper issue than that. But again, at its core, I understand your argument where it's just like even when we do have opportunities like that, we choose not to invest in our own and try to uplift our own. For some reason, like that would be a bad thing to push somebody to be a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? Like to help somebody out. Like we don't want nobody else to succeed because we're not doing it, and that's
and we don't give each other a chance. Like
we don't give each other
if we mess up, then it's just like nah. But and my thing is, I mean, I've done business with a lot of people, and now fortunately, my work has extended to even international, overseas, and I mean, it's just as many other people that do shady work as the black people. It's just a matter of who you're dealing with and how you decide to
it's relationships. It's all built on relationships. You got to have solid relationships with the people that you work with, the people that you trust, the people that you're going to go into business with. And anybody, any color will screw you over. You got to understand that.
I was looking at an interview, and we'll end on this because we can talk about this for the rest of the show.
Really.
But I saw an interview. We talked about on the show a couple of weeks ago the Will Smith Fresh Prince reunion. Yeah. So I saw the interview with what's
Janet Huber. Janet Huber.
Mm-hmm. I saw an interview that she did outside of that reunion, and you know what her number one thing was? She was like, my own people failed me. When the word got out that I was hard to deal with and nobody wanted to work with her, she got blackballed. And for 30 years, she was just out there trying to find work. She got little stuff, but it wouldn't have been to the extent of what she could have had if she wouldn't have got dismissed. She didn't get fired, dismissed from the Will Smith.
Well, now let's be clear. Now let's be clear. Not if she had not been dismissed. If Will would have stood up and told the truth about what happened.
Oh yeah, we know that wouldn't happen.
Instead of adding fuel to the fire. He thought it was funny. Well, Will more than anybody. That was the thing because they loved Will so much, and Will is on these shows cracking jokes, saying this and that about the situation. And I felt her on that. Like I so felt her on that. And even when he apologized, I mean, I'm glad she accepted it. I didn't feel the apology because, and this is why, because he, and I can't stand when people do this is, when you say, okay, Bink, you're stepping on my foot. That hurts my foot. That hurts me. Can you please stop stepping on my foot? And the response is, well, you have to understand that, I have big feet and, I've always had this problem with my feet being big and it caused me, you stepping on my foot right now, please stop. Okay, please stop. And that's what he did once she gave her truth, he came back with, well, this, and then finally at the end, he apologized. Then he had a therapist with him on the red table talk.
I missed that.
And the therapist was sitting there saying, well, yes, we have to understand that no, we don't have to understand nothing that he was going through because he went on, he had his family, he was able to provide for his family. He didn't have to worry about any of this. You ruined this woman's life.
30 years.
You ruined her life. So yo, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Middle finger.
Yo, sorry.
Bye. That was very interesting because I hadn't seen that. I hadn't heard her speak independently about that. But man, in case you're just tuning in, this is Big Bink's Break Room Podcast. This podcast is all about you. This is where your opinion counts. Look at Incarcerated Dreams in the comments section. You see that long comment he just made. We value that. We want to talk about it. We want to hear from you off the topics and the stories that we talk about so we can strategize and get with you to keep the culture moving forward based on your opinions. That's what this podcast is all about. And speaking of opinions, you need to be with us for the specific chameleon that Action Jackson can turn into when he swings and hit golf balls at Top Golf. Shawnee, take it away. I missed that one.
Oh, well, we got Action Jackson's Super Swing Golf Tournament coming to Top Golf in Dallas at 8787 Park Lane. All you have to do is log on to actionsaidride.com right now for more details. But we are looking for you to register. Come hang out with us, play in the bays with former football players, former NFL players. I don't know who else Action has up under his sleeve, but also one of the queens of the DF Dub, Miss Vita Loca, will be the captain of one of the bays. So we want you to come out, play, help us support a good cause to send Action off to San Francisco to ride from San Francisco to Los Angeles, 545 miles on a bicycle, all to raise money and awareness for HIV and AIDS.
And she talks about it like it's just me, though, right? Like it's just me. She signed up for the ride as well, and she forgets to mention that little part right there that she has signed up for the ride as well. And
and they emailed me today too.
Oh yeah, nice. Oh yeah, they're gonna keep in touch because we got goals. We got goals this year as well. So it's definitely needed, and thank you guys so much for helping out, and always big up our sponsors, our partners. We got Big Tech's, our partners.
Our partner, Big Tech.
Our partner, Big Tech, Kevin Kirksey, along with JP Chips and Salsa.
TC Sneaker Lounge.
TC Sneaker Lounge.
Just everybody that's jumping on board to help, and can't forget the other ladies.
Star Girls.
Oh, the Star Girls.
The Star Girls.
Star Line. Yes.
Yes. Don't forget them. Up and coming. The Star Line.
Absolutely.
Be on the lookout.
In case you're just tuning in, we're talking about, our first topic on the show is just talking about, the urban culture and what we got to do to move forward to get where these other cultures are. Like I said, you go to any hood in America, you're going to know what a nail place is. You're going to know what a Chinese spot is. You just going to know that.
In the wing spot, the fish and wing
spot. You're going to know where the gas station's at, all that. The independent gas stations, that's usually some Arab dude in there or a Pakistan dude in there, but they getting their money, on their gas. So another thing that's connected to this is our lack of respect for the black woman. Actually, the whole world, the black woman is the most disrespected person
in the world. Like Malcolm X said.
And Incarcerated Dreams just brought that up. He says black men has been failing to protect black women historically. I mean, even today, with police brutality, or even dark-skinned women, brothers have absolutely failed in defending and protecting sisters. That's what Bia was talking about. She was like, I bet if I was lighter,
that would not have happened.
The punishment wouldn't have been as severe. You see what I'm saying?
No. I call yes on that. It wouldn't have been no punishment. It would not. It no. It wouldn't have been no punishment. There is no. I have seen this. I'm a dark-skinned woman. No, y'all do not really get how they treat us, and I mean not even just in work. I mean, but everything. No, it is fucked up, and y'all don't understand. And it's a bunch of bullshit. I don't know who Muxar is, but you're talking about black men can't protect themselves. So how are we gonna protect? That's for you to fucking figure out. You the man. You know, I am so sick of hearing men complain about their damn complaint with whatever your problem. You don't have no problems. Whatever problem you got, it's a bitch somewhere around the corner that will help you with your shit. I can't say the same thing as a smart, educated woman that will stand up for herself. I ain't got nobody to have my back. You know, nobody is there to stand up for me. I got to stand up for you. I got to stand up for my kids. And then I got to do it for myself, all while battling breast cancer, all while trying to figure out how I'm going to pay my bills, all while dealing with all this other bullshit that's coming my way. So fuck you. You know, any black man that says that, I don't have no sympathy for you. Y'all got it too easy. If the black woman won't help you, then you can get a white bitch to help you. I can't do that. Either way it go, either side. If it's a black man, if it's a white man, if it's an Arab man, I'm too much as a dark woman. But if I was light-skinned, like the color of my daughters, with long curly hair, all I would have to do is sit there and be pretty. Now, I'm not saying that it's not light-skinned sisters that don't have problems and issues and struggles, but it's a whole lot easier. In my opinion, that's my truth. So all of that, Mux, I don't know who you are, but miss me with that. Miss me with that. I am a 44-year-old black woman. I have tried everything. I've worked with everybody. Texas ain't the only place I've been. I'm well traveled. I've lived in different places. I've worked with different people. So no, you can't say that. It is as a black. Yeah, I expect a black man to protect me, starting with my father. That's your job. It shouldn't be this damn hard.
Today was the wrong day to light that fuse, my man.
And I mean, to your point, to your point,
I totally agree, though.
Yeah, to your point, that's what, and Viv in this interview, that's exactly what she was saying. Because I mean, that's 30 years of dealing with being blackballed and can't move, and I mean, financially challenged. At the time, she
had a baby.
Yeah, she
had a newborn. She couldn't get a job. Have you been ever? Imagine, you know, the damn man at my last job. They discriminated against me because, well, first, I was the only black woman there. I had a corporate position, but because I would speak up, that was a problem. Then when I get diagnosed with breast cancer, you discriminate against me? You discriminate against me?
Yeah.
Then you take my salary away from me while I'm dealing with cancer and trying to raise my kids. So I understand, Anvil. I understand. And didn't nobody come and say, well, you know, no, that's not right. You shouldn't do her like that. No, I'm fucking on my own. Even when I was a sports reporter and the motherfucker, the damn basketball player hit me in the locker room in front of all them men. Did nobody help me? Nobody said nothing. I had to fight this big motherfucker by myself. And then afterwards, I got the male reporters coming up to me saying, oh, well, can we do a story on it? No, fuck you. No, what should have happened was you should have put this man in his place. I'm a 19, 20-year-old girl in here being harassed by a man that's 30 years old. He 30, 32.
Yeah.
No, if I was a pretty little light-skinned girl, this shit wouldn't have happened.
I mean, that's your truth, and we always speak our truth here in the break room. That's his policy right there, people. So I mean, but me as a man, I mean, you know me, and so I mean, I feel your pain just because I know you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's hard just to hear that, but it's a truth, and it's like everybody has to recognize that I mean, that's just the truth.
It is,
I
and
mean,
then you can't even help black men. I am so fucking over black men. I am. I love black men, and like I say, that's all that I really want in my life. But I'm over it because when you try to help or you try to tell, it's it's just you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. You damned if you do, you damned if you don't. If you encourage a nigga, then now you being too hard on me. You judging me. Well, you the one who said you wanted to start a damn burger joint. I'm just trying to help you. If you don't support, well, you ain't got my back. It's always something. Black women are never enough, or either we too much. So I don't know what to say.
I think you said it all. And I know that that was a release for you, and I'm glad you got that out. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully there are other girls that are, dark skinned or light skinned and going through stuff, and they can hear you and they can feel you, and that can encourage them to be the best that they can be. Because I felt you as you were saying that. Because like Action said, like, we know you, but I just hope that this message can help somebody and resonate with them and get them to the next level where they need to go, and they can say, hey, Shawnee from that podcast, The Break Room, like, she changed my life. Because that's one thing about these platforms. You never know who's listening. And again, Aunt Viv did that interview in December. And here it is, January. And I just happen to be scrolling through the thing. So that's why I'm glad we on every day of the week. You know what I'm saying? With different shows every day at 8:00. And you can catch us on YouTube. You can catch us on the Big Bink Break Room Facebook page, our own individual Facebook pages, the Roku channel. Sean, explain the Roku situation if they got a Roku TV.
Oh yeah, if you got a Roku TV, what you do is you my lash coming off. I gotta take it off. Sorry, y'all.
Break Room Realness.
That's a promo right there.
I'm sorry, y'all.
That's a promo.
Okay.
It ain't working, and we just got to take these off. I ain't gonna be able to do
Break
it.
Room Realness exclusive.
Comments.
Right, that wasn't working. It was sticking me in the eye. I couldn't do it no more.
Speaking of lashes, let me get this out. Speaking of lashes, tell them where they can see the Break Room on Roku for their asses. Okay, go ahead.
But yeah, you download the channel. So you go in your Roku and you download the channel. You type in Media Room 360 and download the channel, and it's there. Same thing with Amazon Fire Stick and Apple TV. Or on your phone, you can download the app. Just go to your app store and type in Media Room 360.
Yeah, that's key. Download the app. I find it's so easy to watch a lot of stuff, because I just got a Fire Stick for Christmas, and I've never had one. And let me tell you something. They can't show the Love Boat enough for me. They can't show it enough. Because I love the Love Boat, and I downloaded the Pluto TV app, and I be watching the Love Boat after I watch all the stuff on the Roku Media Room 360 channel, and you can do it on your phone too. It's just so easy. I love apps. So make sure you download the app and share. Tell about 5 people to download the app too.
Yeah, it's easy.
Yeah. Have y'all seen? It's amazing. And it ain't nobody but us. Like, we talk about how we push the culture forward and tell everybody what's cool. We behind the scene making these funny memes too. It ain't nobody but us. Bernie Sanders went from running for president in 16 to what is he? He in the Senate, right?
Yeah, he's in the Senate.
Virginia?
Excuse me.
No,
he's somebody's senator. But he went from attending the inauguration on his own merit, chilling, not bothering nobody, to being the number one talked about event. I ain't say person, event at the inauguration that has went all around the world in less than 48 hours. If you have not seen the memes, Shawnee got 4 of them.
I got more. Like,
oh, you do?
You ready? Y'all
ready? Let's look at these memes, please.
Okay, here we go. Let me make sure I'm opening the right one. I want to show y'all the right pictures. Y'all see them?
In that Wu-Tang.
Oh yeah. The Wu-Tang Clan.
I didn't see that one. Oh, that's funny. Is that Remember the Time? Oh wait, what is that?
Yeah, that's Remember the Time.
Okay. Oh, that's funny. Who's that?
I don't know who that girl is.
She got probably one of them influencers. But that might be. Oh no, you know what?
Oh, that's iconic for them.
Now this picture was done in
Y'all
the
seen him?
1940s, and they was building the Empire State Building in New York City. I've seen this picture before. Funny.
Yeah.
Did you see Bernie though?
Up there on the
Yeah,
end.
at the end.
Best one ever. Hold on, I thought the ones I sent was good.
Okay,
This right
wait.
here got Duty on there, Peter, Chris, the other dude, and Bernie sitting in the chair. Yeah, that's a good one. Wait, that's the J. Cole album.
Yeah, that's J. Cole.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Bernie and some Jordans. Some
Come
J's.
Damn! Come on, man. We are so creative. Oh, he watching that catch against the Packers.
Yeah, wasn't that for like it was a playoff game, right?
Yeah, it was a playoff game. Yeah, it was a
They
playoff
could have
game.
went to the NFC Championship. How the guest preacher sits while reading his bio.
Yeah.
I like that. That's it. That's the one I said. That's the one I said. That right there.
Man.
That's classic right there. Are you kidding me?
That's a good Janet right there.
What's the bad Janet?
That's even year Janet right there. No, because Janet, even year Janet, odd year Janet. You know, one year she looked like that. The next year she looked a little different. Janet goes up and down. Come on, I'm speaking the truth. This is the break room. Don't act like I'm the only one, y'all.
No, I think you look
not
at
saying,
Janet.
not saying that she never doesn't look good, but you know,
I didn't say that.
it's always gone up and down.
But I agree.
Oh, wait a minute.
But
What's not doing right?
I
Let's
think
see.
that
Wait a minute.
Okay.
I done lost y'all. Okay. Wait a minute. I'm trying to open up Bink's pictures.
okay, yeah, we see you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm back now. I see y'all. I'm back, y'all. I'm back. I see y'all.
Now speaking of Janet, I think I don't know whoever did they noses, whoever was. What the hell is that? Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, hold on a second.
Is somebody talking? Oh Lord, Jesus!
Did y'all hear that?
I heard somebody talking.
That was TDK live. I don't know how he popped up.
Oh, hey TDK.
But
What's up, TDK?
Okay, here we go. Let's see. Maybe not. Keep talking.
Whoever did the Jackson's noses, I think they have the tendency to take too much off the sides. Because if you look at Janet was probably the most normal out of all. Well, now Tito was normal.
Yeah,
Tito was normal. But Janet was at least still okay to look at. You know what I'm saying? But her nose is continuing to get skinnier. And now it's starting to look weird because Mike had his nose hooked up so many times. It was almost just like a pencil, like a pencil with two little holes on the inside of it. But Janet is getting there too. Janet is 50.
50, right?
No, hell no, she ain't no 50. She about 58.
She is not that old.
Yeah, Google.
She
Get your
was born
Google
in 66. She was born in 66. So 66 to 2006, that's 50 right there. It is 2000 and no, that's wrong. 50. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I'm just looking it up. How about that? I'm just
66 to 2006.
She is 54. She's 54. She ain't
That's
no
40.
58.
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry.
So she's 10 years older than me. Now I can remember that.
So yeah, they just need to cut back on the noses. She's still fine though, but sometimes, but I've always respected her as an actress too. Like, Why Did I Get Married? She was dope. If you remember, they filmed that not too long after Michael died. So the scene where she tore up the house, she said she was really into that scene because she was still mourning the loss of her brother. And if you look at that scene, you know what I'm saying? It really hits you in the heart, knowing what was happening behind the scenes, just like the Will Smith scene. I talk about it forever. Just like that scene. We know what happened behind the scenes, and we know how that scene really came to life. I don't know the relevance of this Pink House. That ain't the Trap Museum, is it?
Yeah.
It is.
That's
the 2 Chainz house.
2 Chainz house.
Okay, I didn't know.
Well, ain't that it? I think that's it. That look like it.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I see another one. Another angle.
I know it was pink, but I'm not sure if that's it. But
wait a minute.
That was those memes are funny as heck.
Yeah, I mean he got all over the place.
That right there, yeah, that was funny. He gonna get baptized with his shirt on
and his gloves.
Well, because now he knows, and it's over. You know what I'm saying? And he don't really care. It's like he will never have an opportunity to run again for president because of his age. His age. He's by the time he gets another opportunity, another 4 years, as old as Bernie Sanders is, nobody's not gonna come on.
But why do we discriminate on people because of their age?
It's not discrimination. It has nothing to do with discrimination.
He's the wisest of everyone.
Debatable, but it's like
he has a political background. He's seen a lot, so he knows a lot. I mean, he's seen more than us. So
yeah, but I think politically he knows. I'm not saying that he has to, because Lord knows I'm getting older. I don't want nobody discriminating against me. The point is, it's like he knows right now he's getting older, and politically his window has passed. He's not going to go for president. Because again, even politically right now, you have Kamala Harris as VP. So natural progression would be for the Democratic Party to fall behind the vice president if Joe Biden doesn't run again. So they're not going to jump on Bernie Sanders. He knows it's over with. By the time he gets to run for president again, no.
81.
So yeah. So it's just like it's
damn, yeah, he 81.
That meme thing is funny. It's even more funny to me because it's kind of like it's crazy the end that he's getting for moving the party in such a way, because he has been such an influence in the Democratic Party, but now they memeing him out.
He's 79. He's 79.
79, so he'll be 80 this year.
He'll be 80 September 8th.
Okay. Now him and Pelosi, they need to go and hook up because she 80.
He's married.
He is?
She's married. She's married. He's married.
Yeah, he's married.
Yeah. Hey, why you tripping? Pelosi got some jugs on her own. I didn't even know that.
Been trying to set up political booty calls.
I saw that in the interview. I was like, dang, Pelosi, they still kind of sitting up a little bit. Shout you out. Are you kidding me? Good for her. Incarcerated Dreams say Bernie is now in control of the Senate Budget Committee. So Bernie is right where America needs him. Good point.
That's right. That's right.
That's right. That's a great point right there.
Yeah.
And that's where he needs to be right now, because that's where he's going to have like the most influence on stuff like that. And then a little clarification, Bink.
Yeah.
Because they were talking about the bill yesterday, because we were discussing this yesterday right here in Big Bink's break room, the stimulus package. So it is in addition to the 600 if you got the 600. So it's only going to be 1,400.
Okay.
So for the 2,000, they're going to give you a total of $2,000, and this is the haggle right now. But if you got the $600, they're just going to give you an additional $1,400
per adult.
Yeah, per household, per adult household. And
what about the kids?
No, the kids haven't been discussed right now. What they do, I mean, they're really putting in these obstructive things right now with the Republican side of the Senate, because right now all of a sudden they got a conscience. Right now they're worried about the deficit budgets over blowing, people not working because that's a lot of money. That's their interpretation. They think you won't go to work, America, because you got $2,000.
I didn't get the 600.
But I mean, can I say out of touch? Can I say out of touch?
$2,000. Oh, we balling with $2,000.
Yes, that is their mindset. They think if they give you, the American people, $2,000, that will incentivize you not to work.
I say they still need to give people $40,000.
I like that. I really like that idea. I really like that idea.
That's how you get some stuff, that's how you get some stuff done. That's how you catch up your mortgage. That's how if you're behind on your car note, you catch that up. Thank God that's not the case for me. Thank God, but I know that there's people out there like that. And it's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I gotta correct Bink on something though.
What's that?
Keisha Cole and Ashanti did do verses last night.
I don't know what the hell I was talking about, and I'm glad you brought that up because I went to vulture.com. Look at it right now, Shani. Vulture.com. And if you read that, it says this Saturday, it is not happening. I could not believe, actually, it was on Thursday, so Saturday.
Yeah, that's old. You read the old story.
Maybe that's one of them old fake sites. I know we talked about it this morning on the morning show.
They canceled it twice. They've canceled it twice.
I remember they canceled it.
Yeah, it's been canceled twice.
No, but see, shout out my man Roland Martin because I follow Roland Martin on Instagram Live. And he went in. What it was she was an hour and a half late.
Well, Keisha Cole was
late. Okay.
Yeah, she was late, but the sound was horrible.
Yeah, they all be the sound be horrible on all of them. It's like they playing it out in the hallway somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what it sounds like. I'll tell you off air though. But yeah, I know exactly what you're talking
but
about.
they said that was because of lack of preparation. They didn't prepare for it, and you got to take this stuff serious. I mean, it's your profession.
Message.
You want to do it. Because it's been some really good versus battle. Didn't have no sound problems, and then everything went off all right.
Yeah.
So I mean, it can be done. You just gotta be serious about your craft. You can't show up an hour and a half late, boy. If you don't follow Roland Martin, man, you gotta check that out and check out what he went in. Roland Martin went in on that whole situation. So I was like, man, yeah.
But in the artist's defense, if they didn't have it all together. Because the artist is supposed to show up and for sound check and just test their microphone. Like it's some other things I think that should have happened and been in place because we've been on this side, on the other side of that, and a lot of times it's not the artist's fault. It's somebody around them or the other team, and regardless, that audio was garbage. Like I mean, even the production that I did, the audio was garbage. I couldn't blame that on the people or nothing. That was my fault. I didn't change a setting in the computer. That's all me. That's me. I'm the producer. It was garbage.
Well,
those people did call back, so we got to get ready for
next year.
March. No.
Oh, March.
No, like a couple of months.
Yeah. It's coming.
Yeah.
A month and a half.
In case you're just tuning in, this is Big Bink's Break Room Podcast with Shani and Action and myself, Big Bink. This is where your opinion counts. We talk about fashion, entertainment. We talk about moving the culture forward based on your opinions and your thoughts. And speaking of artists' faults, let me tell you what that boy Action Jackson is doing at Top Golf.
Oh, I thought he was talking about something else.
Shani, let him know what it is.
Well, we have
that's the best
Action's AIDS ride coming February 7th from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. at Top Golf in Dallas at 8787 Park Lane. We want to see you guys there. Listen. If you don't donate to any other cause this year, I am asking you to donate to this one. What you need to understand about Action is that he has been riding bicycles for 20 years, all in the name of raising money for research and possible cures for HIV and AIDS. If you haven't been affected by HIV or AIDS, or if you know someone that has been affected by it, this is definitely something that you want to be a part of.
Yeah.
I suggest that you take some time to learn a little bit more about it, understand what the myths are, what's true, what's not true, how you can protect yourself, how you can protect us, how you can love your family members and friends that are HIV positive or that they or have AIDS. You know, kind of understand what's going on with them, because at the end of the day, they're not an HIV patient, they're not an AIDS patient. They are still a human being. And they have feelings, and they need more understanding and people to be more empathetic to understand and not to treat them like an outcast, because you got to understand the research that has been done and the advancements that have been made over the years from causes like this, with, you know, the money that's being raised for it. One thing that they usually say is that, you know, this is something that affects everything that come out. They say, oh, it affects the Black people the most. Okay, well, learn about this, because if you get into it, then you start learning some other things and you'll understand. So we need you to come out. What's the things called? Golf sticks? What they call?
Golf club.
Golf club.
Yeah.
Come swing some golf clubs with us. Hit some balls with the in the hole.
Set your balls up to get hit. Hit them balls. Put it right in the hole.
TexasAIDSRide.com and come kick it with us Super Bowl Sunday. And so you come play with us, and then you got time to go watch the game, and we're gonna feed you and get you full of Coca-Cola.
And bottom line, it, like Shawnee said, it's just all for a good cause. All right, that it's just about giving back, and just remember, you know, like if you understand what we're going through right now, it takes a village. We're going through a pandemic right now, and the AIDS community has been going through a pandemic for decades, and they've been needing help, and people have been dying still. It doesn't stop. So thank you, just thank you. Log on.
Speaking
all right, I have to switch over because y'all, it's 9:00.
Huh? Oh,
we got another show.
Oh, we off?
We got to get off.
Well, we thank y'all so much. Shout out Happy Kirksey, February 1st. The Yamp is coming.
Gotta get back to work.
Make sure you follow us on social media at Big Bink's Break Room on all social media platforms. We will see you Monday. Be safe. Holla at us, and we love y'all.
We love you.
Hey, how you doing? What you doing? I be in the break room. I be in the break room. Bet I'm in the break room. What you doing? Hey, what we doing? I be in the break room. I be in the break room.